All right, so here he is, the budding UFC bantamweight contender, Umar Nurmagomedov, suffocating grappler, very good takedowns on the wrestling front, but a very well-schooled player on the feet as well. American Kickboxing Academy believes here, not unlike Islam Makhachev, that they have a future bantamweight world champion in Umar Nurmagomedov. Corey Sandhagen was a guy that was on his radar, had to pull out of that main event due to injury. But a lot of people really believe that when the challenges get stiffer for Umar Nurmagomedov, he's going to show you just how good he really is. Exciting here, DC. The founder of Jeet Kune Do, one of the founding fathers, really, of mixed martial arts, Bruce Lee, is back in a big spot here tonight.
Bruce Lee is what every kid looked to when they thought about doing karate. Bruce Lee is the person that anyone looked at when they said, I want to be a fighter. It was the speed, it was the charisma, it was the approach of Bruce Lee that made him so special. And tonight, he's gonna look to show a new generation of fighters exactly how it's supposed to be done.
And if you hear the phrase, drillers make killers, right? I mean, that was Bruce Lee in a nutshell. He felt like practice would make perfect. Nobody trained as hard as the great Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee, ready to go and show a lead for our main event. All right, now our tail of the tape for this bantamweight scrap. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Umar Nurmagomedov. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Bruce the Dragon Lee.
Herb Dean, third party in the octagon tonight. So will Umar Nurmagomedov one day be an undisputed UFC bantamweight champion? As we get this fight started, let's see how he chooses to proceed. He's an outstanding grappler, an accomplished striker as well. But I guess his greatest asset is just fighting on instinct, right? Finding that flow state. Certainly in his last fight, he found it early. The finish materialized. How soon can Umar Nurmagomedov impose his will on the opposition here tonight?
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Hands up, hands up. Side kick. All right, early round 1 action here as the fighter engages in the clinch. And again, we don't know the striking discrepancy here, but you got to think the wrestler is going to pursue these situations in this matchup.
I mean, he spent his lifetime here. He spent his lifetime in close. So he gets to the clinch, he gets chest to chest, and he's comfortable. No matter how good his opponent is, in terms of overall skills, he is so well versed here that he feels like he is in the advantage position.
Let's go. Keep that footwork. Oh, looking to land the leg kick. That one checked. Right hand on the counter. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. All right, they separate now. We'll see who can get off in space. Right, strong knee gets home right up the gut, and the wrestler didn't necessarily see that coming. Perhaps a sign of things to come in this matchup.
That's very lucky that he didn't get it to the face, because most times when that guy starts to throw those knees up the middle, you can almost run into that knee and it will put you out. He has to be very aware now when he level changes and tries to get this fight to the floor.
Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange. 3 minutes to go. Shooting for the takedown here. Lee's limping now, Daniel. You see the right leg damaged, a lot of it courtesy of that last kick. So we'll see if he can figure out a way to get his footwork back and make the requisite adjustments. Clipped him with the right hand there.
Another big shot to the head.
Takedown defense holds up. Well, eventually you know he's going to turn this defense. He's hurt now.
Ah, that jab hurt him.
Just over 2 minutes to go in what has been a furious round one.
Nice straight punch.
Oh, caught him flush with the head kick there, DC.
Beautiful setup to get his leg up there quickly before his opponent can react.
Nice straight right lands. Oh, beautiful jab there by Umar Nurmagomedov. And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. Front kick to the body is there. Nice work by Nurmagomedov. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working.
So at long last, he finally lands his first takedown after several failed attempts. You knew coming in that he was going to stay committed to the takedown, kept on trying, and finally got him to the ground. All right, north-south position now. We'll see who transitions first.
He's in a dominant position. Look at him attacking the wrist.
Oh, he's got the core position locked in now. Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Oh, what a round. How good was that?
Excellent wrestling. I love your ground control. This round, we're going to do...
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, round two. All right, here we go as our next round gets underway. That was some serious precision striking on display in the previous round. Found his openings upstairs and closed the show.
He has landed at an alarming rate. His opponent needs to get his head off the center line. He's walking into him with his head straight up, not moving, trying to engage without changing the angles. That is why he is getting brutalized right now.
Keep your hands up. Use your footwork now. It's okay.
Just misses with the jab there. Outstanding kick there. Oh!
Yeah, he's hurt really bad.
Oh, big knee to the head. Wow.
Oh!
Out of range with that one. Lee's got a nasty bruise starting to appear on that left side. We'll keep an eye on it. Could pay dividends later. Well, he's got a pretty good side kick, and you saw it right there.
He did it great, and it pushed his opponent back. Notice how it...
Double leg.
Oh, he got to his spot. Using a lot of good movement.
All right, so the hands are crispy tonight. Not exactly what we thought we would see out of this wrestler, but as a former two-time U.S. Olympian yourself with some hands, you can fall in love with those.
He can fall in love with the striking, but he is showing tonight that everything starts with his wrestling. He gives you the level change, which then in turn helps him land in the striking. He looks fantastic. I did not expect him to look this good in the boxing tonight.
Nice jab by Nurmagomedov.
He's found his range. Now he's in a rhythm, landing those nice, beautiful punches. Nice block.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Nurmagomedov gets the double leg takedown. How good was that? Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Now trying to isolate an arm.
Yeah, he's trying to go to a Kimura lock. Right here, he'll either try to get the submission or use the sweep.
You got to be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm. He was able to withstand the fire. Now he finds himself out and safe.
This pace is just absurd, and he has kept it up throughout the fight. Shades of Max Holloway against Calvin Kattar, punches and bunches.
I mean, being there, watching Max Holloway do what he did was super impressive. So to even list this performance alongside that tells you how this guy is fighting tonight.
Nurmagomedov's back in side control.
And look at him attacking the arm triangle on the other side. He's going to lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body.
Wow, fantastic submission defense yet again. And he will let his opponent stand up here. Just misses with the right. Well, his leg is clearly compromised here. Early, starting to limp a little bit, and perhaps this affects his strategy as the fight continues.
Yeah, you know, these guys are so tough that when you are able to visually see someone react to the damage, react to the pain, it tells you how hard or how much effect the strikes have taken on them. Right now, we are seeing him limping because he's been kicked so much.
Man, as he landed a high volume of strikes here in round 2, definitely picking up the pace after round 1. So he got the message from the corner, and now he is taking control of this second round. Lee's now switching his stance.
Man, he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg. Right to the knee on belly.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC.
He passes to half guard.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Nurmagomedov. Another ground and pound strike lands. Nurmagomedov's trying to lock up on a submission now. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission, D.
All right, listen, please, relax. I need you to get out there and keep this fight on your feet. I want you to avoid that takedown. The only reason you're down.
Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. Two men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent. That shot blocked by Lee.
Hands up, hands up.
He does a great job of getting that leg kick to the target.
continues to land a high number of strikes in this round. Really hasn't let up when it comes to his aggressiveness. Certainly have to be mindful that you don't gas out, but you gotta like the output on display here. Well, as soon as he goes with that high guard, he pays for it to the body. You see the bruises really starting to accumulate now.
In the beginning of the fight, you think, I gotta protect my head at all costs. Right now, I believe that this guy has to worry about his body. Look at how red the side of his body is. He has got to change something.
Lee's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. Takedown defense is there.
Now they separate.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Oh, strong punch there by Nurmagomedov. Let's see if he can finish. All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
His opponent's recovered. Now he's got to deal with everything that he's going to bring at him. He should have got the fight finished at that time.
Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach here in the last couple rounds, and it's the exact sense of urgency that you want to see from a fighter. Take the judges out of it. Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this thing.
Another powerful kick there. A lot of volume with the feet tonight for him.
It's unbelievable to watch somebody make kicking the base of their fighting style. He has shown us that it's possible.
Taken down here by Umar Nurmagomedov. Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. And it burns. John, it burns so bad. When you get cut like that, every time a shot lands, it just burns. So this guy needs to try to find a way to not take and limit the damage he's taking to this cut. Easier said than done, though.
Well, there are a few things more fun. Looks like he's trying for a submission now. Oh, that Kimura looks tight. Oh, so how about that? The offensive fighter bails on the submission now.
Very smart. You got to keep position over submission.
Well, on paper, it looked like a grappling advantage for him coming in, and largely DC, that's the way it's played out. The takedowns, the ground control, he's got it all going tonight.
He's got it all going, J.A. This is a dream for him. The takedown early, the ground control, really starting to wear at the gas tank of his opponent.
Oh, we'll see who has the edge here as they get back to their feet after a pretty engaged battle there on the ground.
And both of these guys should feel pretty satisfied because they both had their moments and they both showed true skill.
Nice leg kick there by Nurmagomedov. Well, he is clearly faded in this one, and I'm not talking about the high and tight skin fade on my man Daniel Cormier. He got stunned earlier in the round, and mentally I feel like he checked out a little bit.
He hasn't been able to build back and fight the way that we're used to seeing him fight. He needs to take a breath, take a moment, and get back to work.
Nurmagomedov's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he wants to try to chase down that finish.
How about those 5 minutes? All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. All right, so now we have some real adversity. There's a cut on the nose. Hard to know if that's impacting the breathing, but some definite damage in that previous round.
Yeah, some real damage. And now when you get a cut like that, that is in a bad spot. Because every time you get hit on the nose, it's so jarring. And then the blood starts to go down into the mouth. He's got an uphill battle ahead of him.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a bar fight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Big left hook coming, it's blocked. Beautiful spinning attack there.
Oh, nice takedown defense.
And they separate. Oh, he landed another great shot to the body there. Really starting to connect at a high percentage now in the latter stages of this fight. Lee's nose is just donating blood by the second here. I'm not so sure that nose isn't broken, DC. Both fighters starting to open up a little bit.
Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed. Oh, brilliant trade.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career.
He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight to try to finish his technique.
Oh, Bale's on the submission now.
Knee on belly. Big ground and pound. He's going after that cut over and over again, and every time he lands, the cut gets worse.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. The ground strikes starting to pile up.
Look at that. Recognizing he's about to lose position.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Umar Nurmagomedov.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he locks his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get all the way down to his opponent's neck to try to choke him out and finish the fight.
Back and forth we go. That is a huge spot there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Glancing right hand lands upstairs.
If this guy doesn't move his head, his night is about to end.
Less than a minute to go in the round.
Good work.
Clipped him with the right hand there. Back to the leg kick now. That one's no good.
Another punch to the head.
He comes forward with a flying knee that just missed hitting the target flush. Oh, beautiful straight right hand. Well, I am not going out on a limb when I say he is on the wrong side of this fight. Maybe a little bit rattled after getting knocked down earlier in the round.
But that's exactly what you expect, right? He took such a bad knockdown early. It's going to be up to him to build back into this fight as we go forward.
He's really bleeding something fierce now. That cut is not getting any better. Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4. All right, back to the stools we go, and that is a really severe cut, so we will monitor him between rounds as they furiously get the cut man in there.
Refocus.
Well, his nose is just mangled. The cut appears to be the big issue. Let's get you some replays from that previous round.
I mean, it's getting hammered. He's going back to the well over and over again. And why would he not? His opponent wasn't good on the defense. His opponent allowed for him to land too clean. And now, he's just targeting that cut on the nose.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at this 5th and final round. Oh, that kick is good by Lee. Oh, what a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
It's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
Forward, forward, forward.
Look at that. Quick finish. That was beautiful.
Lee gets up, he is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he worked hard there to get back to the feet. Glancing right hand lands upstairs. Lee's blocking well now. Nice job to protect that already damaged nose as he raises the goal. Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen.
Dude's hurt. Serve him up.
Oh, that's the biggest shot of the fight thus far. How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon.
All right, full guard now, DC.
And for the guy on top, he needs to build posture or just go to the next position, start shoving that knee through, trying to get the half guard, which in turn will lead to more opportunities for advantage. Both tough, both durable, both unwilling to take a step backwards. What a phenomenal fight.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Oh, nice jab to the dome by Nurmagomedov. All right, so a knockdown for him in the previous round, and you can just see by his body language how confident he is in the striking realm in this matchup.
And you can see his confidence in his posture, but also you can see the effect that knockdown had on his opponents by the way he is approaching this round.
A lot of top pressure being applied here.
Nice transition.
Both fighters get up now. And now some distance as they pull apart.
If you're gonna go out on your shield. If you're going out, go out on your shield. Don't just walk backwards. Go forward. Make him fight you.
Oh, nice job by him there to get the takedown. I would think that gets the Olympian's stamp of approval.
Oh yeah, absolutely. What a fantastic job of getting the takedown when you need it.
Lee gets back up. Under 2 minutes to go in the fight.
Look at the turnover in that kick.
The right hand just misses.
They're so evenly matched.
Oh, man, what a connection right there. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety birds over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs.
All right, same bat time, same bat channel. You think he's going to look to set up that hook again here?
I mean, you can see it, John. You can see him doing it. You can see him sneaking looks to see where that hand is going to be. He's sneaking looks because he's going to find the opportune time to drop that big hook over the top.
Just out of range with that right hand. Well, if you are a young striker, you could do a lot worse than what? Double leg lands. 1 minute to go in the fight. Oh, another blow lands on the cut. Critical situation now. He's a bloody mess. Nurmagomedov's back in half guard.
That was a slick transition. There it is. Now he's running him out.
Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Nurmagomedov. All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Oh, and he locks up a triangle now. You said off the top, his go-to submission looks pretty tight to me.
Oh, and if he's not... Oh, man, that was slick.
Lands the ground and pound strike. Back and forth action right until the final horn. That one's going to hold up in the fight of the year conversation. The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 49-46, 50-45, and 50-45. For the winner by unanimous decision, Umar Nurmagomedov!
All right, no suspense there as Bruce Buffer gets you the judges' scorecards. A clean, dominant victory for the wrestler here tonight. And he was unfazed in the fighter meeting, unfazed when he walked out tonight. And